Welcome back to the Artist Access. Y'all see my man UC just killed that thing.
Yeah, he did.
And y'all see who I got in the seat right there, right?
What's going down?
We got an H-Town legend in this thing today. You hear me? We got none other than Se7en The Poet is in the building. How you doing, King? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
I'm excellent, fam.
I'm honored to have this man in the seat with me today. You feel me?
It's an honor to be here.
Bruh, I gotta start it off like this. So, I moved here from New Orleans about 6 years ago, right?
Okay.
And as soon as I moved down here, I go on Facebook and I Google the portrait scene on Facebook, right? And all kind of shit popped up. Right? Blew my mind. Because in New Orleans, it ain't like that in New Orleans.
Yeah.
You hear me?
New Orleans used to have this spot, man.
They got a couple of spots, but you gotta know about it to know about it.
Yeah, I mean, it was True Brew. We used to drive down, man, me and my partner, bro, we used to drive 5 hours, spit one poem.
Wow.
At True Brew. It was in the French Quarter.
Yeah.
Shouts out to my man down there, Socrates.
Okay.
Yeah, Sock used to get down.
Yeah, that name sounds. I know Socrates. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's a couple of New Orleans sports, man, boys was fire. You know what I mean? Then that old girl came through the
Who that?
Katrina.
Oh yeah. That's what got me out here. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. But when I got out here, after I seen everything that popped up with the portrait scene, I'm like, wow, this shit is popping out here. And so you kept popping up. You hear me? Even not even just on when I Googled it, your name. Once I got into the community, I was hearing seven. I'm like, who is seven? I'm like, who is seven? So I had to do my homework. I think I first saw you spit at the Improv.
Oh yeah.
That was my first time seeing you spit live. You heard me?
Yeah.
And then after that, I had to go to YouTube and say, I had to do my homework. You know what I'm talking about? And man, you just blew my mind. I'm like, man, bro, you are like the face of Houston poetry. Do you know that? Do you get that? Do you know that?
It depends on who you talk to. You know what I'm saying? It depends on who you talk to. Yeah.
Man.
It's cool.
Bro, when I went on YouTube, bro, you've been getting busy. You international poet.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay active.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay active. You know what I'm saying? It's just all it is, bro. That's that. You know, my business acumen comes from the streets.
Okay.
You know, so
Okay.
The streets teach you off the grind. Be the first on the block, be the last one to leave.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it's just that mindset, and then you know, my first formal style of business was the rap game. You know what I'm saying?
Ask you that.
Yeah.
So you were doing music first.
Oh, absolutely.
I hear it in the spit.
Absolutely.
I hear it in the spit. I was telling him that I was doing music first.
Yeah. You know
And
what I mean?
go ahead, finish.
Oh, I mean, it was real simple with the music situation.
Yeah.
You know, my mother sang background for Teddy. You know.
Penny Bear?
Yeah. So
What?
you know what I'm saying. Yeah, man. Like I listen to people sing, and I be like, that's really not singing. You know what I'm saying? I grew up.
You got some roots in Louisiana too, right?
Yeah.
I heard that. I think I heard you say that before. I believe.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying, man. I grew up, you know, sitting in Shaka Khan lap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So you were destined for this shit. You've been a star, man. You've been around that shit. You've been around that shit, man.
I mean, I have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even when Mama came out the road, she used to bartend, and her thing was she was gonna hustle out the club. You feel me? Party favors and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So after I get out of school, I go to the club, and I sit at the end of the bar and watch Mama work. You know what I mean? So that's why I got my style, my club finesse, and how I move. That's why I'm respectful, hospitable to people. Yeah. And then you just put all that together and put that inside a person, and like, you get me. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Man, the brother you see, he told me his first spot ever doing poetry was your spot.
Yeah.
And then once he said, I'm like, okay, now I get the relationship. I'm like, okay, I get it.
Bro, you know, UCJ, poets like himself, man, that is the reason I do that. every week like that. You know what I'm saying? Because people ask me all the time, say, man, you done it. You established, you got the following, you got the numbers, you got it. You know what I mean? Why? I say, man, because I don't never know when the next me is gonna show up. And the thing is, yeah, I mean, you got to be there.
Yeah.
God gonna send them people. It's not.
Yeah. It ain't about
it's not
you.
my work.
Nah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be in position. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why every week we make sure them doors is open and that the poets got a spot. You know, and I tell people all the time, you know, whether they come to my spot or not, you know, the first thing that happened in the history of the world, God spoke. So if the Almighty had to speak for something to happen and you've been given a voice, who are you not to?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's all it's about, man. That's all it's about.
When I was on, when I Googled you, YouTubed you, you know what I'm saying? I seen, man, you did a show. They had a show a while back out called Verses and Flows.
Yeah, well, it was my show. That was
no, it wasn't your show.
Yeah, I was on the show.
But you was on it.
I was on the show.
But this was on TV, right? I didn't even know about this show until I went to the YouTube looking for you, and I seen the show Verses and Flows, and it was hosted by a known famous actor was hosting the show, right?
Yeah, Amari Hardwick, who is a poet.
He's a poet too. I said, I didn't know that.
Y'all know him as Ghost. Yeah, Ghost is a
so how did that come about? How did you even get plugged in with that show, man?
Man, it's crazy, bro. Deaf Poetry hit, and Houston really couldn't get on. You know what I'm saying? It's complicated. It's political. That's a long story. You know, I'll share that later.
Right.
But we couldn't really get on. So then, come around a couple more years, Lexus drops Verses and Flow. And so, you know, with the disappointment from Deaf Poetry Jam, man, I'm just kind of chilling, and I ain't really even looking for it. I ain't sending nothing, none of that. Well, they come through Houston, and, you know, they hit me up and said, hey, say, man, we can't go nowhere in Houston. And say we a poetry show, we can't say nothing about poetry without somebody saying. Have you talked to Se7en? Like, the city love you, I say. Well, you know, it depends on who you talk to, that part. And from there, when they came through Houston, they allowed me to perform at one of their events. The next phone call I got was them booking me for Hollywood. You know what I mean? That was crazy.
Was the show out first? Or they?
I'm third season.
Yeah, that third season.
I'm
so the show was out.
third
So
season.
they basically was out scouting, treading the scouting type shit.
You know what I mean? Yeah, promoting the season, the new seasons that were coming up. So I guess that was the second season that they were promoting. And then, you know, when it was time for third season, I got the phone call.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's crazy, man, because I remember, you know, I don't know what to call it, but man, I sweat profusely. You know what I'm saying?
I was watching today, and I'm like, that boy's funny as hell on stage.
I sweat when I'm on stage. You know what I'm saying? So man, I'm sweating, and they doing makeup. I'm sitting in one of the chairs, man, and they had this dude come out, bro, and start fanning me. And I said, hey, nah, man, I ain't trying to be all Hollywood like that. And then I heard a voice in my head say, but fool,
you Hollywood?
You in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Shut up. Shut up, let that man pick up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was a good experience, man. It was a good experience, definitely, you know. To be on one of poetry's only syndicated shows, you know. And then, you know, after all of the dust settled, everybody loved everybody, you know, the Deaf Poetry poets and the Verses and Flow poets, everybody still, you know, made an impact on the scene. You know, the whole self-promotion with social media hadn't really popped like that yet. Right. And so now you see a lot of poets who don't necessarily need production or syndication to build their brand and grow. And I love that because, like, you know, like we bring up UCJ, you know, UCJ is technologically astute. He can do far more with a phone than my age group can. I just dated myself. Can we curse?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, fuck it then. So, you know, he has way more opportunity in that generation of poets. Have way more opportunity to build their brands just by a communication device in their hands. You know what I'm saying? At my age, I'm just not finna be just. I'm just not finna be doing that. It just ain't my style. But them, they get down with it. They understand it. You know what I mean? And I'm cheering them on. I want to see it.
Yeah, I love it. Hey, bro, you are an H-Town legend. You know what I'm talking about?
Appreciate that. I appreciate
and like when I hear you spit, when I hear him spit, I'm the type of cat. When I hear greatness, it elevates my greatness. I'm like, well, I gotta go home and pick up that pen. I be ready to pick up the pen.
Now you ain't no lightweight. You know
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, we had a huge show this past Sunday, and you know.
Yeah, the Deadly Pens in the building.
Yeah, the Deadly Pens in the building. And when I really mind, think about it, bro. Some people get upset and they go, I like the way you exited. You let me know.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that, because I would have called your name and it would have been a bad representation of you, myself, and the lounge. But you let me know you had to go, and that's cool. But a lot of people don't get that. Yeah, the crowd might be thinning out. Man, but if I put you at the end of that show, it's because I expect something.
I caught that at the end when I talked to you. I was like, oh, I said, damn.
Because I know
almost turned around and came back.
Say, listen, bro.
For real.
When you go and you pay your money to see a concert, a show, a play or something, when it ends, it leaves you on a big note, because you want people to come back.
Right.
I had to tell some people, I said, man, I'm not putting you at the end because I don't have no faith in you. If I give you the sweet spot, that's because I know you will be one of the last things they remember. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, yeah, man, that's what I do.
I appreciate that, but my Sundays be tight. I be able to go to work early and late and type shit like that. But hey, since you said that, now that I know, cause I ain't gonna lie, I thought that it was coming to the end of the show. So like I gotta go. I let you know I'm leaving, but I thought that was the end of the show. I thought maybe you ain't had no time for the rest of the poets.
I got everybody. Okay. I ran 34, 35 poets in 2.5, man.
Okay. You did that thing.
Man, if you done sat there and rock with me, man, I'm gonna do my best.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna figure it out. You know what I mean? Try to get you up. Like I said, I know what it's like to go somewhere and because you ain't in the clique or the crew, they don't give you a shot to spit, or you done sat there all night, but because they don't know what you got, you know, they keep on putting their partners in front of you. I done experienced this. I don't do that to people, bro. You know what I mean? 9 times out of 10, there are very few people who can say they came to Poetry Lounge, sign that list, and then touch that mic. I don't do that to people.
So look, man, I wish I had more time to talk to you, bro. God damn, this hour go by so fast.
It does.
So look, man, we're gonna take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, Se7en The Poet gonna get us one of his pieces right quick. So y'all stay tuned.
You did.
This is Artist Access, and your access has not been granted.